Good evening, everyone. How is everyone this lovely Saturday night? And I guess what, Andy? Guess what I forgot?
Something you shouldn't have?
I forgot to turn my. I forgot the fact I hadn't turned the mic off for the broadcast channel, and of course, had literally. And then somebody asked me a question, and I was like, mute button. So yeah, we're doing an experiment tonight. So people may notice headset's different. Talked about doing a wireless headset last night, and I've actually been lent one, so we're using it tonight. See how well we get on with it. Already got to either turn my mic off into the game, into the OBS, or hit the mute button. So, hello everyone. Good evening, Artindi. And good evening, Vicky.
Evening, chat.
Chris is also in chat, I believe, still.
Yeah, I'm here. Good evening, guys.
There you go, Vicky. You missed one out. At least you got me first this time.
I thought you sounded different on mic when I dropped in.
So yeah, using the mic from the headset instead of my desk mic. So people will be able to tell me if it's better, worse, whatever. I trust you guys. Give me valuable feedback. And yep, good to see you're on time for a change, Artindi. Right, the plan for today. Oh, I can do all sorts of things with this. I suppose I can put a monster's voice on as well. I've not tried that yet. We may try that later. Depending how I feel the viewership deserved rewarding or not. Right, so last week we set up our gold production, which also dealt with waste production, or waste service as well, but I've not got any sand coming to it. That's why I was building the new vehicles, wasn't it? The sand vehicles are still the old Try and get my teeth to work today. I'll send another one up there. Yeah, I keep getting warnings about food supply. Vicky says sorry for missing you out.
No, it's fine.
Got the special reserve t-shirt on again today because I thought people have got to see this. I love these shirts. As you can see, that's what we got on the pinned message. Highly recommend them. They are brilliant. I love them. Might be even ordering one of the other colour ones myself. Can't decide if I want the white or the grey one.
Would you really run the risk of wearing white and getting something spilt down it?
Well, if I order the white one, it'll just end up a grey one anyway. That way I get the use of both colours. Right.
Well, if you stick those both in the washing machine at the same time, you'd end up with everything going pink.
No, the dye, they don't seem to run the dye on these, I've noticed.
That's good.
Now, I did have a thought. At the moment we're running gas boilers here, but we're needing gas for other things now. I am actually tempted to switch these back to coal boilers. Or do I run it on something else? I have a lot of naphtha. I do have an awful lot of coal in this map.
That was just about to be my question. Do you have enough coal to supply your boilers?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I've also got the external coal mines as well. Yeah. I'm thinking I might change to coal. I might go back to coal for those. That would save the gas. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of that line. Imports off. We'll let you use up what's there, and then we'll swap them over. Right. So as I said in the thing, it's either going down the computer route, which we'll have to wait, I find higher quality. It sounds like you're on a trucker dispatch thing. Well, we'll see how it goes, Vicky. We'll give it a test for tonight, and I can play it back and have a look myself as well. But I appreciate the feedback. That one. Right. So what I'm thinking is, I can't really at the moment do computers because I've got to wait for that to unlock, which is going to be the next thing it works on. But we can start looking at the nuclear option. I think we're going to have to wait till this completes. Have we got the uranium mine? Sure we did. That's another quartz one. Uranium. That's that. So what have you been up to today, guys? Oh. Anyone been doing anything exciting?
Sorry, who were you asking?
Yes.
Oh. Bit of farming, bit of Icarus, bit more farming. Lovely. Still farming.
That's a good day.
That's one of my best.
I've just been doing American Truck Sim all day and still doing it.
That's because
I'm
you're
really
loving
I
the
see
new
we all
updates.
got the Montana mod.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not mod, not mod, DLC, sorry.
Yeah, going to be playing with that Monday or Tuesday.
Can't imagine why I bought it. I don't even have ATS installed.
Storage.
One day I'll reinstall it.
Well, for those who weren't with us last night for Euro Truck Simulator, and we are going to be running some convoys next Friday night. So if anyone's interested, we're going to do it pretty much vanilla. We're going to be doing it in the UK and France. And so if anyone's wanting to join us, send me a message via Discord, and we'll start getting it organised.
Well, we can only have up to 8.
Well, there's 3 of us so far.
Yeah. I forgot to mention that last night. It's maximum of 8 at the moment. That's all they'll allow, I think.
Yep.
But they are looking at expanding.
Well, there is actually. I mean, I did actually read. There is a way of actually doing more. They don't advise it. But yeah, because it's you've got to do some hacking around a few things.
Yeah.
That's interesting, Artindi. Let us know. Make sure you promote it in the Discord once you finished it, because we'll be interested to see how that comes out. Right, that's going to be for coal.
Oh, that's what else I did today. I watched the chopsticks have a massive hydraulic failure down at Boca Chica.
Okay. 8 is a good number. Yeah, 8 would be a good. I mean, I think if we get, I'll be happy if we got 4 or 5 of us. I'll be happy. I do need to send a message to Bakara, see if he'd be interested in coming joining us for that. I said we're going to run it pretty much vanilla with no mods. And actually, I was thinking, Chris, we're going to have to do shortest runs, because if he's fairly low, if he's fairly low level, he won't have
Yeah.
the range yet.
No.
Right. Why aren't we getting much meat production?
Sounds like a good plan to me, that, Vicky.
Yeah, does sound like it'd be fun. That production's going okay. I think we've got this is cleared up now.
What's the, this question is going to sound completely wrong. What's the best way to get gas? Because I've
Good
got...
curry. Oh,
I've
yeah,
got...
it had to be done.
Yeah. I've got, potatoes going through a... Oh, what the hell is it called? The things that gives you compost.
Yeah, the composter, I was going to say.
Mixer.
You're better
yeah,
off with you're better off with a refinery of some kind.
Ah, okay.
If you want volume.
Well, yeah. Because I've sort of switched. I've switched over to. That's the problem I'm finding. I switched over to the gas for running my power. My other not my. Yeah. The things with the spinny things.
The power station, yeah. He's done what you did, Andy.
What's that?
He used gas to power his power station.
Mine's just supplemental at this point.
Yeah.
If there's gas there, it'll use it. If there isn't, it'll use coal.
So yeah, it's one of the things we found when me and Andy were looking at his one night, Chris, is yes, you'd have to run about, I think we worked out, is it 6 mixers?
Yeah.
To get enough gas per minute to run a boiler.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So gas is good for supplementing. That's why mine up here has burnt basically through my entire gas supply.
Yeah.
These tanks were full. And the problem is now I need gas for something else, which is why I'm now switching these.
You should really consider the gas from the composter very much as a byproduct, not a primary.
Yeah.
It's just handy to have. I found that out for my cost because initially the thing was producing a lot of compost, and it was making a half decent amount of gas, and then suddenly I was just completely out of fertilizer, and the whole potato production went down a toilet, and now I'm just not keeping up at all. So it hardly produces anything, and I'm certainly not going to expand it. Yeah, you want a refinery, mate. That's the best way to get gas.
Because I know that. Because I know you can use the gas in cracking, can't you?
Yeah.
You need it for all sorts of bits.
You can use it for all kinds of stuff, and it's clearly less of a pollutant than burning coal. Yeah. If you're containing your pollution, then well, it's entirely up to you how you do stuff. I mean, you guys are actually getting further into the game than I am at this point, so. I'd rather run gas than coal, but I'm just not producing it. Not in any useful quantities.
As I said, is I'm changing over because I found that I'm not even still, even with all the facility I've got, I'm just running 2 gas boilers and not producing enough just to run those either.
Yeah.
And that's with
Yeah,
three refineries running.
Yeah, it takes a lot to produce gas. It seems to me that fuel gas always seems to be something of a byproduct rather than a primary.
Yeah.
And as I said, because I need it for, I mean, I've got it, let's see, so down here I've got gas being used for, that gas there? Yeah. I need gas for my hydrogen reformer.
Yeah. If you think about it, that kind of does mirror the real world because nobody manufactures gas now. It's all
imported.
Well, it's natural gas that gets used, and there is no natural gas as far as I know in captive industry at this point.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know what they're thinking of when they talk about fuel gas in the game. I suspect it's probably the equivalent of propane, which is of course manufactured.
Yeah.
As opposed to LNG, liquefied natural gas.
Yeah, something like that.
Which I don't believe is in the game. I don't think there's any.
Yeah, because LMG is a machine gun.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
You mean it?
Yeah. Well, for those of us who are ex-military, that was my allotted weapon. So.
Well, you can get cars that run on LNG, can't you?
I think you'd have to have them.
Or is it LPG?
Oh, LPG that's different. Again, that's your chemically manufactured stuff, liquid petroleum gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say almost nobody bothers with that anymore now. That's the sort of stuff that gets turned into stuff that goes in propane cylinders and butane.
Right, we've got new greenhouses.
But it's not the stuff that you'd be using, for instance, for household heating or power stations, for instance. That would be LNG.
And what we got in here? I'm gonna put another couple of little storages here so we get the. No, I'm not.
Yeah, after that hydraulic leak today, Elon Musk tweeted out, "I love the smell of hydraulics in the morning."
Are they having much luck with Starship then?
Yes and no. Yes, certainly it's going to be an incredible vehicle. Seeing as nobody's ever made anything quite like it. And no, only because of the way that SpaceX does their testing. They will test, fail, test again, fail, test again, test again, fail. Yeah. And that's the way they do business. And it works. It's rapid iteration. Whereas if you're somebody, let's say like NASA, and they have a failure, they go to sleep for 4 years and then demand vast amounts of cash, almost fix their problems, and then go around that loop. I give you the Artemis program.
Right, I'm going to upgrade some. Upgrade you.
But of course, NASA ran off public funding, so they've got to be a bit more careful, clearly. Whereas SpaceX is an entirely commercial stuff, a lot of which is bought by NASA, the Space Force. Just like anybody can buy launches from SpaceX. Oh well, almost anybody.
Right, let's get on with some. Let's get on with nuclear, because that will really solve. I mean, that'll give us power for every in a day.
Yeah.
Why is this not actually?
Oh, what am I doing? That's completed. Right.
What's the objective with like rocketry in this game? Is it in this game? I can never remember.
Yes.
So what's the objective with that then? That's the one bizarre thing that actually does puzzle me about this game. Yes, you've got all this, but then the whole rocketry bit, it's like, where is that fitting in right now?
So when they in the beta, there was wormhole technology in that on the research tree.
Yeah.
Which is not there at the moment.
I think it's moving this community to interplanetary and ultimately interstellar, I think.
Right, nuclear.
But I'm still confused at how we fit into the game, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Yes, you will.
Oh, I need this bit of land recovered.
I mean, I think you start the game. I think that humanity's had something of a cataclysm, haven't you? When you start the game, and you and your ship are the last, or some of the last remnants.
Yeah, and you're linking up with other places in the same condition.
Yeah.
Would you class it as you wouldn't class it as oh, I can't even say that. What I'm trying to say. Post-apocalyptic, then.
Yes.
I'm glad you tried to say that, because I usually struggle with it.
Yeah. Yes, I believe it is post-apocalyptic.
Doesn't have that feel though.
Well, it's nice then, isn't it?
Yeah, because like I know there is, some other games give you that sort of vibe, whereas this, like I say, Captain Industry doesn't give you that sort of vibe. I know there is a game eventually coming out called Post-Apocalyptic, Post-Apoco Builder or something like that. It's like a city builder. That was interesting. But the problem is, like, I think Andy said it, that going into other games like that, because you've played Captain of Industry, you sort of now, it's set the bar high.
I believe Captain of Industry has set a high bar for games of its type.
Yeah.
It really does sparkle. Definitely something to get the synapses twitching.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm sort of taking a break from playing it for now, just because it's I'm not burnt out with it. I just haven't got the mental capacity right now to just sit there and figure things out.
That makes two of us, mate. I'm in exactly the same position with you. I don't want to. I don't want to jump back into the game because it's time to do it. I want to jump back into it when I'm ready.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to screw my game up. I've put too much hard work into it already.
Yeah, it's indeed. Yeah, just means after a catastrophic event, usually nuclear.
I don't see usually nuclear. Is that?
I think that when it comes to games, it usually means nuclear.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Industry,
yeah, exactly. Fallout. The Fallout games are the prime examples of that one.
What, aren't all the zombie ones post-bio as opposed to post-nuclear?
Well, you'd say the zombies are more biological ones, though, wouldn't you?
I would have thought so. Oh, I think I'm going to have to fix this tractor. Looks really broken.
For example, nuclear war. Okay. It was just an example he used.
Yeah, well, it's the sort of thing that could ruin your whole day.
Yeah, put a bit of a bummer on it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Can't really go too mad with quick build because I've only got a couple of hundred parts on this level. And I've realised I've already given it multiple jobs to do.
By which part colour are you up to?
Red.
Yeah, I've got that far, but I'm sort of producing, but that's because I'm not really using the red apart from is it the vehicle gold parts that need the red? Can't remember. Something like that. Without literally jumping in the game.
That's for our fuel.
Oh.
Trying to get rid of. I need to get rid of some more trucks so I can do some more upgrades of trucks. So what I've done is I've put a harbour here because I've got to eventually bring in uranium, which I want to bring into this area, process it, because it's also got the nuclear's got to be needs a lot of water.
That I can imagine.
Nuclear reactor needs 288 water every 60 seconds.
Just a little bit of water then.
I'll have a look at the outputs on this. This is the nuclear reactor. Special underground storage facility can safely manage any radioactive waste without causing any danger. I'm curious, have they put an output on it? They have. Oh, they have.
I've heard some negative reviews for the game, saying recovery from a mistake in your factory can be near impossible. Depends what sort of mistake.
So yes, so what you hear is you'll hear us refer to things called death spirals.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like any spiral, it can come. You can recover it. Sometimes, yeah, it gets to the point where it is. Some aren't. I mean, if you've got to build a specific building, and you haven't got the materials or the facility to do the building, yeah, that'll stuff you. Power, you can usually recover by turning things off that you don't need until you've got it sorted. Water, again, there is ways. It's like any game. Sometimes it's recover as possible. The one thing I've found with this game is, if something goes wrong, you kind of want to start again to try and beat it. Or you spend 6 hours waiting for the game to sort itself, like I did the other day.
Oh.
The one that's the hardest to recover from is if you allow maintenance to fail. Because once maintenance is gone, none of your vehicles will run, and that's.
Yeah, but you can, as long as you've got your Unity still coming in, you can repair vehicles.
Yeah, I've had a few maintenance crashes myself.
Yeah, you can. I'm just saying, I think that is the hardest to recover from, and it will take and possibly take the longest. You know, it's the one that I pay most attention to.
Yeah. There's so many different ways you can do it. That's the thing.
Maintenance stops everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I've had maintenance where it literally you've just thought the whole lot of vehicles have started stopping, and I've just been recovering enough vehicles that are maybe on specific jobs to get the thing back running again. And as soon as maintenance starts recovering, your vehicles will start recovering, your buildings start recovering, and you get on with it. I mean, things like, to me, it was harder in the beta to recover maintenance.
Yeah.
I think in this version it's easier. Because, I mean, you know yourself, before you had to build quite a lot of maintenance as you got bigger. I mean, this whole setup is running off these 3 maintenance buildings.
Yeah.
And there's an excess in each of them. I mean, I think
that's wise. That's what I would do. I would definitely build it to give you lots and lots of overhead, which is what you've done.
And I haven't even put the newest buildings in.
Well, you just don't need to.
No.
I think, and that's the thing. The temptation is every time that you do a piece of research in here, the temptation is to go build it, whatever you've just researched.
Yeah.
But that's not compulsory.
No.
The last game I played, I had no chemical stuff going on at all, and I got really quite a long way.
I mean, the thing is today, it's like now at the moment, I want to go. I looked at this to see where I'm going next. So, power generation or down the computer route. Now, it's going to depend. If the computing gets done first, we'll go down computer route. It's just at the moment, my problem at the moment is building parts.
Yeah.
And it's not the fact that I haven't got I've got the production for it. My problem is wood.
Don't you find with the tech tree, as you start pumping through the research, you get all these facilities that you can use, but every time you plumb one of these new facilities in, it brings its own set of problems with it.
Yeah.
But later on, a little bit further down the line in the tech tree, there'll be something of a counter for it. And I tend to find that I will do the research and I'll go, yeah, I know that that's something it's going to force me to deal with, until later when I do the research. All I need to do is tack on this building, problem solved. And so I don't build it until the game I've already researched the solution, and it just saves me so much.
Here's the bit.
So much
Remember,
prototyping.
if you think about it, the last few where we've been struggling because of the chickens getting enough feed, I've now got so much feed that it's now blocking up other lines because I had to fix that. I mean, look, there's what, 1, 2, there's a third one back there, and there's a fourth one there. I've got 4. I mean, 4 times the amount. No, I'm not going to get rid of it. Trust me, I need it. I know I'm going to, because they say the chickens go through it very quickly. But what I want to do is tweak it slightly. I need to get this running. Right, I'm going to have to do a little bit of bulldozing.
I think I'm with Vicky on this one. I think that microphone on that headset definitely. That microphone doesn't have the bandwidth of your desktop mic.
No, possibly not.
Yeah.
It probably does for gaming and for chat, but not for streaming.
Yeah, not for streaming. It sounds a little bit
That's
telephonic.
That's easy to fix.
Yeah.
Because all I've got to do is go there, there, click that, and then go there. We're back. So at the moment, you and Chris will hear me through the mic on the headset, but chat will get me through the desk mic, or the stream will get me on the desk mic.
But yeah, Vicky picked up on it straight away, and she's absolutely right.
There you go, Vic. We do listen to what you say, and with your quick deliver that. There. Right.
I don't really know what my voice sounds like through this headset, this microphone, but I can tell you the EQs are set completely flat. There's no tweaks.
There you go. It says thank you. Yeah, as I said,
that's what we're here for, Vicky.
Yeah, and as it is, it's trying things out to see what works.
Yeah.
And as it is, so the feedback is all appreciated. Right. So what I'm thinking now is I can go there. Actually, I want to put that as a priority out. Why have I got 23 workers spare?
Not a national holiday, is it?
Oh no. I've just suddenly realised if I'm putting the harbour in place, I'm actually going to need to put another ship in place, and therefore I'm going to need more workers, which therefore I'm going to need more accommodation. This is where me doing that digging that last time round has helped.
So what this is doing now is, at the is if this feed bin's full, so that these other production facilities keep running, it'll keep. Actually, I don't want that one to run though. I'm gonna pause that line. Right, we'll keep an eye on that. Right. Got to get more wood coming in. Oh, actually, more wood being transported would be good. Exactly the problem I thought I was going to have. Not enough workers. There.
Right. I'm going to check the cargo. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Alright, so that was the new greenhouses coming online. They used the workers there. Yeah, I wish you could airlift freight down here. It'd be good.
Maybe a suggestion for the devs.
Helicopter landing pad. Because that's why, I mean, that's what makes these vehicles. I mean, I'm running 127 vehicles at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to put another couple of those into produce. And the problem is that not everything can be hauled by these big vehicles. So you can haul like raw materials, but you can't haul wood. Which is why I've got a fleet to get wood down from here, because there's no wood left on the island. I'm having to haul it from top to bottom.
Yeah. Well, the Tonka toys are only designed for mining, really. Well, what you would class for mining, but in real life, but...
Yeah. The thing is, though, they take such a load, that's why I find them really useful.
Yeah.
I do need to buy another ramp. It's quartz going down to the bottom. Problem is the gold. I mean, I'm not worried about the gold production. We've got nearly 1,000 gold bars already in storage. Ah, it's because he's getting sand now. Look, so our wastage is now being dealt with as well. Well, I need to get that tank's full. We're going to have to put you in overdrive. might have to put a second tank in to deal with the waste that's being generated. And also it's making use of the brine that we've been generating as well. There was a warning there for something that lasted all of 2 seconds. And no fuel. I have to leave that on boosted for a while. Try and drive that what's in that storage down a bit. As I said, the problem we've got is wood, and at the moment that's what's delaying me building anything. What can I trade? Is there anything I can trade that I've got tons of for wood? Oh, rubber. I've just bought all the wood that was available for sale. See, as soon as we get wood in, this production starts. Send our ship home, see if we can get him to fuel up, and then send him somewhere that he can beat something up. No, you buy the wood from some of these other cities that or population centres that you find. So it would have been that one. So I can trade rubber for wood. So you've got a map here, you send your ship round. So my ship's down here at the moment. Blue, all the blue and all the yellows are mines and population centres that I'm now using. So I've got a forest there. Oh, I generate. Need more workers. So you send your ship round, which we'll do in a second. So I'm just sending them back to be refueled. Yep, I know Waterworld. Kevin Costner.
Not a bad film.
No, I quite enjoyed it. I've watched it a few times. Gonna put that on. Oh no, I want the harbour done. Your diesel. Add you to the distribution list. It's taking forever to dig that out. Right, unloading cargo for the uranium mine. Good evening, Arash. So this is a prime example. So we've got the mine discovered, which is, where is it? There? No. There. And we have got to fix it before we can use it. So we're going to deliver the cargo. Yeah, Vicky, can you, or Chris, or everyone, actually it'll probably be Chris because you'll hear this. That's why you get to it before you. You get a 30-second head start. Can you do a Discord command, please? That's why she. But Vicky, it's not you. It's actually the fact because he's in chat, he hears it first. There we go. It's only taken me about 2 weeks to figure it out, so that's a good start. Good evening, Jacob. Hello, everyone who's joining us. Good to see you this evening. Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. So you're going to be crude oil. I'm going to quick deliver that part because I can.
Oh, I watched your that Lego
Yeah.
Worlds video last night.
It's quite cool, that, isn't it?
Yeah. The only thing that was a bit off-putting for me was just the fact that they didn't use any voiceover lines. They just did the.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. But no, the game does look good.
Chris is a good lad, which is why Vicky doesn't know about this command, so I'm going to do it. Make sure I've got it right. This is where it won't work for me. Right, not enough workers, 6 type of flaming egg. Nope, doesn't want to work. Doesn't like you, Chris.
Nope. Allow.
26.
That's the problem I always find sometimes is I end up running out of work. Workers quite quickly.
Oh no, I've got plenty of places I get them from. It's just finding them. There we go. Yeah, it's just being a nuisance. Right, cargo ship. Oh, I've got to do that as well. We're going to go and get... Got one there.
I only help. You know, I help out. I don't. I do it because I do it.
But it's also my chance to say thank you and also say, look, go and check
Oh.
out Chris's channel.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a fellow YouTuber. And that's the one thing it is. It's the thing. If people don't believe me, go and check out. I'm going to do this and this thing. It's one thing we've said, and it's been the motto that I work under.
Mm.
Actually, I'm just going to do it in chat, and it's this. That, I mean, you'll see it, is that, and it's something that as part of YouTube Helping Hands and my good friend Kyle X and all that, we all said is we help each other. You know, it's it's a very solitary world that we work in this game, in YouTube thing.
Mm.
But if we help each other, we can make it a lot more fun along the way.
Yeah.
And the thing is, because I get to meet all the amazing people like you guys, and it's made, you know, I'd say when I started this 4.5 years ago, you know, I was suffering severe anxiety and depression, and this has helped me get back to being me. And it's down to the community that I thank for that. So, yeah. We will keep moving forward, we'll keep pushing forward, and we'll keep having fun. Again, goes back to what I said last night. That's why I want to find another game for the Wednesday night stream that is a game that people can get involved in.
Yeah.
And, so on that note, I have an idea. I'm trying to remember the name of the game now. It's gone out of the top of my head. I'll come back to that when I can remember it.
He'll come round and smack you on the back of the head when it's ready.
Actually, I did, and it can be done. Yes, he is the golden member. And if anybody else would like to hit that membership button, we need one more member, and that will activate members being highlighted on the front page of the channel as well. So one more member, we need to get that up unlocked. But I still want to thank every one of the people who's signed up for membership. I really do appreciate it. Everyone who's done merch, done donations, super chats, super stickers, all sorts of bits. And the merch that you'll see on the screen is the same t-shirt I'm wearing now. You can see it there. They are amazing. Mine arrived the other day. Chris got one as well.
Yep.
I love them. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I love it. I just think... Did you like the little Anglo-Scot bit?
Yeah.
I made it sound like it's a wine, but it's not. It's actually describing me. I think have we lost Andy along the way?
I'm guessing so.
I think he must got lost on the way to the beer fridge. Either he fell in and drowned. You tried not to laugh then. I heard that, Chris. So yeah, it's one of those things with the channel. We want to help others along the way. So yeah.
Like I said, the way I came across you was Tim.
Yeah.
Part of the Friday shout out things.
Mercury Fallen.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, I mean, I was saying it's a game we've covered a lot as well. We've done bits with, and, you know, we'll probably come back to it at some point. Games keep coming back around.
Well, I know he's just chucked another update out. He is working on smaller, rather than...
Sorry. Vicky's just put R.I.P. Andy.
Rather than big updates, I think he's gonna just smaller update them.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I don't blame him.
Why am I resting in peace?
Well, we said you seemed to...
Welcome back.
I said you either got lost on the way to the beer fridge or if you'd fallen in the toilet and drowned.
No, I made it back, but you guys were in full flow, so I just kept them.
Oh, we didn't even say, is Andy with us and you didn't join in? That's not very nice. Sorry. We
I guess I missed
had
it.
to have fun. Even the stream joined in.
Fun. Got to put a stop to that.
Vicky says Vicky's going to get you some flowers ready.
Oh, well, if that's how it's going to be, I'll go and get myself another can of beer.
Don't get lost now.
No, I think I know the way the fridge and back, mate.
We'd have to send out a search party.
Follow the trail of empty cans.
Right. Sorry. We should chat.
I shouldn't
Oh
laugh because
dear.
I'll end up coughing.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Sorry. Oh, mate, that's the daft bits we do in chat. Nice one, Jacob. Nice one, Jacob.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh. But it's too good not to.
But the thing is, when I see that line, it always takes back when my granddad passed away. We had this minister at his funeral,
Yeah.
and again, you know yourself, it's the usual line: "Dearly beloved, we're gathered here." But when he spoke, his pitch would change mid-word. So it'd be "Dearly beloved," you know. But the thing is, it even wasn't. It was the whole way through, every word. Now, so of course you can imagine it, and people are sitting there thinking we've got tears rolling down our eyes from likes of sadness, but we were just wetting ourselves.
Yeah, I could imagine.
So roll on a few years. Of course, when my gran passed away. Of course, in the car going to the funeral, there's my brother and his wife, myself, my dad, my stepmother, my aunt, and my uncle. You know, my dad's brother and his wife. So we were driving up to the funeral, and of course, me and my brother sat in the back with my aunt, and all you can hear is, oh no, my brother's wife wasn't there because she was looking after one of the kids. So my aunt sat between me and my brother, and of course, all you hear is this conversation going on in front of us, going, "Do you think we should tell them?" And it's like, "What?" She said, "We better tell them." And it's like, "What? What's happening now?" And it's like, you know, you can start getting suspicious of what family secret's going to come out now.
Yeah.
And, you know, then all of a sudden he says, well, then literally my dad turned around and he goes, "Do you remember the minister from your granddad's funeral?"
Oh,
It was
it wasn't.
So it was like, yeah, it's the same guy again. And of course, so everyone started going, oh no, he's going to go, "Dearly beloved." And of course, at this point, the car rolls up to the church. And of course, the door opens, and all they see is that all of us getting out of the car with tears rolling down our faces again. And everyone thinks we're so, absolutely distraught.
Yeah.
And of course, you can't turn to them and go, what we're doing is we're taking the mickey out of the minister. But it was just, he was just so funny. So old school, but so funny. Right.
But
I take it Andy is back and has read the chat and seen what Jacob's kind words for him for. What?
Yeah, don't plant me. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, we're not bunning you because with the amount of alcohol you've had since I've known you, you'd go up like a tinderbox.
Yeah, don't ever put the fire out.
It's in this. It'd be more sense just putting you to Baxter's and asking them to just put your jar in because you've already pickled. Bum bum bum. The non-Brits won't understand that.
But, you know, even though it's just like a sad occasion, you know, you look back on that and you can see funny things out of
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh, you got to do that. You got to be remembered in life. Actually, I'm going to ditch that because I don't want that. Discard that. That frees up space there. Oh dear. Sorry, Andy. I shouldn't have started all these jokes like that tonight. I think I'm. And when I get tired, I go into silly mode. Right. So we got this ready. We're working on the ship.
God help us tomorrow then.
Oh, tomorrow's going to be worse because I found I've actually I normally have my day off, run at the cash office, but tomorrow I'm in there because of holidays. Right, so we bring the uranium ore in, and it's then got to be crushed. Yeah?
Is that the same crushers that you put the slag through and stuff?
Nothing like... Here you go, Andy. Nothing like a cold brew death, says Vicky.
That works for me.
Right. So, uranium ore crushed. But what do we do with the uranium ore to take it from the crusher? Oh, there it is.
Don't
Goes
worry
into a
about me, Vicky. I'm ex-military. I can take it.
settling tank. Right, okay. That's acid, gives us yellow cake. Hydrogen. Where do we get hydrogen fluoride from? Rock and acid. How much? The nuclear reactor uses 1 every 60 seconds. Not a problem, mate. So the nuclear reactor uses 1. But I can make 2 every 60 seconds. I either have to run 2 reactors, which means I'm going to need even more water, or I only have to provide 6 pellets. Then I need 2 of those, which is fine because I can do that off 1 settling tank. Which I can do off 1 load of ore. Right, okay. You need a math degree in this game, I think, sometimes. Ship. So it'll be
Did
loose.
they not add the calculator in?
Isn't that coming in the next bit?
I thought that was in this bit.
Anyone know how to activate it?
Isn't it down the... I don't know, they did show it, but it was something... I saw something on the bottom bar, like where all your icons were. Do you know, Andy?
Sorry, what was the question, mate?
About the calculator.
That should be available in the game.
Yeah, but how do you activate it?
I can't remember. I did read the patch notes, but I haven't tried it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see it on Leon's stream because it'll be covered by graphics.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's down there on the bottom left. I think you type equals.
Your calculator do all your maths without taking your eyes off the screen. Search bar for computing simple whatever. I'm not even going to say that word. You can use the in-game console for this by typing equals sign. So you press equals to bring the calculator up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just going to find the equals button.
Can't help you with that, mate.
No idea. If anybody in chat knows, let us know.
What, have you lost the equals?
No, I can't, I mean, I've tried equals and it's not doing anything.
Okay, so looking at your stream, which is 30 seconds behind,
Yeah.
it's coming up pretty much where your cursor is. Oh, now you've moved your cursor.
Yeah, if I do equals, nothing found for equals.
Okay, so it's to the left of your toolbar.
Oh, it's just a little square. Okay, I'm with you now. It's just the so what it's basically the search bar.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I think so. I think that's what turns into the calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decided to make it fairly unobtrusive.
That's right. So it works the same as Satisfactory.
Yeah.
Storage or loose storage.
I'm so glad they added a calculator into Satisfactory. God. Takes a lot off the mental work.
Right. You're not going to be uranium. Do not store all the corn after harvest. How are we doing food wise over here? Because we turned off that line. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Chickens are still being fed, that's what matters. And even with bringing in, it was still holding a good good food supply. Did it ever finish off that second lot of housing? No. Actually, did it ever finish off that? No, still not finished this corner. How much rock are they dropping into it? Right. We're bringing on in line another cargo ship.
Yeah, is that via uranium?
Well, one, bring more oil in. So they weren't quite bringing enough in. And then the other one is, yes, bringing uranium in.
Yeah, the one I've got on mine bringing oil in, it just seems like I've lost my land supply of oil now. But at times it just seems like it uses it way too quick.
Right. Have you been upgrading? Right. So you got to remember, is the more plant you're doing, the more you're going to process it. Have you been upgrading your oil rigs?
Yes.
It's in this because as long as you remember to keep upgrading them, they should get better. The problem I've got is I've got so much being produced, I'm not bringing enough in. So that's to say, that's why I've just put that line in to bring more in. So I've now got 6 lines worth basically of oil. Right, we're gonna quick deliver that. that. And that. Right, that's uranium arriving now on the island. Or capability for uranium arriving on the island. We should see a ship coming in at some point. Don't know which direction it's going to come. Either going to come that way or that way. Oh well, it will once we've got enough workers. Here it comes. I've never noticed the available. That must be new. The available to pick up.
Not sure on that one. With me only just getting the cargo ship on this sort of update, then I'd never noticed.
I'm just trying to find more population to adopt. Right, the computing is now...
What is your current population?
2,647. Just a few.
Just a few then.
Right. I want a...
You're still farming, Andy. He disappeared again.
No idea. Right, we'll go... Why don't you give me an output option? I think it must be because I'm too close to the edge.
Yeah.
That a ship coming in, or is that another one going out? That's one coming in. Right, we want a... Yeah, it's giving us outputs this time, which is good. Right, you're doing uranium.
Did they ever say if they would include the crater at all, or is that just... Was that only for...
That's the supporters pack.
Oh yeah, I got the supporters pack. Didn't I? Yeah, got a supporters pack.
So if you started a new game, you'd find the crater.
Ah, okay.
Look, uranium. Right, so uranium. I like the fact that uranium's got different textures. Right. So from the from there we need to go to settling tank.
I'll be back in a moment. Got a phone call.
I want into another storage tank. You're going to be making okay, so your acid. Yeah, everyone's quiet. You get that from time to time, but what happens is the nature of the beast. Why did it default? Yep, come on Vicky, you should be running the chat. Ah dear, any excuse. Right, let's we're waiting for building materials again. Actually, it's not. We're not going to get acid unless we put that on the acid line for delivery, which is there. Right, is this handling the waste well? Yes. Right, I need to find out. Are you your spare vehicle? Kind of need another one. I think that's one there. Nope. Need one of the general duty trucks. I don't know where Andy's gone.
I'm still here. What's missing?
I know people were just wondering why everyone went quiet all of a sudden.
I,
Literally,
I may have mentioned this to you before, but this is your
Oh, I know
YouTube.
that. I know
People
that.
don't want to hear me; they want to hear you.
I think we need to make an Andy is alive T-shirt pretty soon.
Yeah. Any day vertical and above ground is a good day, right?
Yeah. No, definitely. On my one at the moment, any day I can actually get the legs moving. Right, I'm looking for one of the few universal trucks we've just got running around.
Yeah. When you get to my age, Vicky, you're pretty much classified as the undead.
There's got to be one more somewhere. All I keep finding is the vehicles that are assigned to stuff. Ah, there we go, just as he says he finds one. Scrap. I need to make a couple more tankers. Right, so this it makes toxic slurry, yeah? Yeah. Empty.
Yeah. As long as that keeps supplied with beer, I'm good, Vicky. No worries. I'm a very simple engine.
I'll just check and see. Right, is this filling up these? Yeah, so that one's filling up. I need to kind of. Redo this pipe work. It's just starting to get on my nose. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's try that again. Need to put that. There. That should work better. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I will have to look at it. We may have to. I may have to do some more testing with Streamlabs and potentially change over to it, but maybe just keep the OBS standard for recording. That's the oil looked after. Right, how are we getting on over here? Oh, that's the wrong one. What am I doing? That one I want. Right, so we've got it. This is the yellow cake. Right. Yeah, Richmond. So from the yellow cake, we then need to mix it with hydrogen fluoride. To make uranium pellets. Need an enrichment plant. I need 2 of these to make enough. I think. Yeah, because I want 6 a minute. That'd give me, yeah, that'd give me 6. Right, and hydrogen fluoride is made, I reckon, a chemical plant. Nope, settling tank. That was... That can come off there as well. Is that. I've got to leave approaches to stuff so they can get in and out of things. storage for rock. Right, that's that. Trying to work out what the best routing for this is. Actually, go back to there. There you go, that worked better. Set that up. No problem at all, Artindi. You have a lovely evening. Right, I'm going to take a quick 2 seconds. I will be back shortly.
Yeah, I have the con.
heard the warning sign while I was out of the gate room, and I could need workers. That's that sorted. Right. You're going to be assigned to that one. Where's the energy drink? Well, that's easy solved. There you go. Cheers. Always got them to hand, mate. Just needed to deliver some acid across. Right, so we've got... Actually, I still got to deal with the waste from this one. Put another storage there. That's going to get slag, and that one we want it to keep empty. No, yeah, on.
I'm back. Sorry.
Hello. It's alright.
Welcome back, mate.
I've just been watching the screen and looking at your low food supply for a while.
Oh, it's always will be. The problem is that it's because the food's going in. I mean, if we went over here and looked, right, so vegetables are low, but they're coming in. Potatoes, eggs. I mean, it's just as if I need to kind of probably actually have more chickens.
Yeah. Do you think that the game will end up getting, well, optimized a little bit and stop that slight stutter that you get from time to time?
I've never seen it stutter.
It's not a stutter as such, but it sort of like looks like a frame rate.
I think the problem is that you got to remember there's still this game's still in development.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
I've never seen it do that either.
Really?
Nope. It's been as poised a game as I've ever seen.
So if Leon was to zoom out a bit and move to a different area, you do slightly see it.
It just happens from time to time.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I mean, also it could be sometimes the stream as well.
No, I've noticed it when I've just been playing on, when I'm obviously just been playing, I've noticed it. I think it depends on, it's red there, like that, when you pull back then, like 30 seconds, I think it's rendering. I think it's just because it's a polygon.
There's a lot in the scene.
Mm.
So, if that's what you're seeing, then, I mean, Jesus, you're asking an awful lot. You think of all the articulations, all the particles. all that
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
stuff. I mean, that's
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the likes of there and how much is happening in that one bit now, well, I'm seeing now, there's a lot going on.
Hmm.
I mean, as you said, there's a population of 20, well, nearly 2,700 people, 130 trucks, and then now it rains as well. So of course, it all just puts pressure on machines.
Hmm.
of all the games that I've played.
Yeah.
This one is a long way down the list of having performance issues.
Yeah,
If you want to see a game with performance issues, go and load up Train Simulator. And that's been doing that since like 2011.
Which one are you talking about? The original Train Sim? Or
Dovetail, yeah, Dovetail Train Sim.
Train Sim World?
Train Sim World doesn't suffer quite as badly with it.
Oh no, Train Sim does.
Train Sim does, and it has for as long as they've made the thing. And they've never Dovetail have never solved it. But that engine is so old now.
I know, they just keep patching versions over and over and over it.
That's probably not gonna last too much longer, because that engine is, I mean, it's ancient.
But will we ever see the multiplayer they promised in for Train Sim World 2? That was the whole point of them.
Was?
Icarus does help us do some funny streams.
Yeah, again, there's such a lot going on in these things. It's all a trade-off. I only pick on Train Sim World because, sat in the cab, there's very little on view to you. And even though you could be travelling at, let's say, 125 mile an hour, there is not a lot to put on the scene in front of you, and for them to still have trouble garbage collecting the databases, the new stuff comes in after 10 years, that's close to unforgivable.
I can agree with that.
But I don't think it's Dovetail's fault. I think it's just a sign of the age of the engine. It's really, really old. And the fact that the simulgraph has grown at an exponential rate, it's tough to do. But bearing in mind the view that you get, it's almost unforgivable that they've allowed it. But man, there you go. So, but this one, I don't have a problem with it.
No, but what I'm getting at is, do you see that as well?
Not in my games.
Why have you got your graphics turned now?
No, don't think so.
No, he just doesn't have as many people on moving parts.
Fair enough.
Could be the way. Could be the way that I'm playing the game, but I've not seen any appreciable performance issues with it at all. There's a lot going on in the game, and if they've started to introduce, more and better particle effects, and they did it with the ships, didn't they? Because a couple of months ago, the ship's smokestacks just went up into a plume and were stationary. Now they've had proper motion particle effects. They've probably gone and you see those big trucks that Leon's got moving around there as they're travelling over the ground. They're all giving off particle effects. That has cost. Yeah.
Right. So this is now going to be making.
If it really bothers you, Chris, all I can suggest is to go out and get yourself a Cray Yeah. Yeah, get second-hand Cray XMP. Yeah. Buy yourself a small power station to run it. I don't know what to say.
It doesn't bother me. It's just something I've noticed. And
What other games have you got that do that?
none.
None at all?
No.
Shocking.
Right,
Well-
you're going to be storing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's got to be. It must have to be the. It must has to be the game. Oh, I can't speak. It must have to pass. Oh, for God! 1, 2, 3.
It's got to be the
It has-
game.
Yes, it has to be the game because of just the way, it's probably just like you said, it's just a lot going on. But I don't understand how it would tax the hardware that I've got.
Which is?
An AMD Ryzen 9, 50,
So something high-end.
a very high-end machine, yeah.
Well, what have I got? I got a 9th generation CPU running off a GTX 1070. No, I don't have any problems.
Right, I take you saw the message for you in chat, Andy, from Arash.
Icarus is something else. Make a stream so.
No, it was the ETS2 one, I think.
Ah, yeah. I
Is
mean,
it
I've got
Arash?
it.
Arash is coming to join us on next Friday night stream.
Well, I hope he has a really nice time. I'm not going to load up ETS2.
No, I get no, mate. I totally understand. That's just it is.
Yeah. There's too many controls to set up. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
my controls conceivably could still be intact. But whether I can remember where they are, I don't know. That's
Right.
the downside of having so many controllers.
We are now making yellow cake.
Oh, great. Yeah, carve me a bit.
Mm.
Stick some candles in it, then call the fire brigade.
So our production process is moving nicely through. I've just been setting it all up as we've been talking in there. I mean, I've got it pretty much down now as far as uranium rods.
That used to bug me though. There was rumours going, well not exactly rumours, but there's all sort of old misconceptions to do with obviously transport of nuclear stuff. And it was like, people used to say, oh yeah, the vehicles that had transported the nuclear waste and stuff like that used to glow green. It's like, really?
But
I only have one piece of advice for you, mate.
What?
Stop paying your TV license. Don't let the BBC give you all that old guff.
Oh, well, no, it wasn't that. It was just what I'd heard from other people, like, in regards of a certain nuclear site where I am, near me. Well, not near me, but up the coast. I never believe it anyways.
we need a... So yeah, we're getting the... So I mean, this is where I'm putting my nuclear plant there. Actually, I need to put... Where is it?
Are you still farming, Andy?
No, I've got to August. No, September now, which means I'm ready to plant a couple of fields of barley. So I've stopped. I want to have a clear head and a good run at that first thing in the morning. Get that done. I'll do some weeding. Another round of fertilizer. Don't have enough homegrown stuff. I'll have to put chemical fert on it, but hey,
have you two done linseed yet on Farming Sim?
No.
No?
We barely scratched the surface on Leon's Daddy server.
Yeah, we've just got... we've got a second field and got it planted and fertilised last night.
Yeah, that's ready to rock that one now.
So it's going to be a case of now probably just dealing with animals until we have to start harvesting. Well, and the second fertiliser step, and any weeding we've got to do. And
we'll do a whole bunch of contracts and stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, pump the coffers up a bit.
Just don't, whatever you do, don't get a contract for field 30.
Why?
Well, the John Deere I used on it ended up taking me well over 2 hours just to do that well, it was, by the time I ended up calling in a bigger harvester in the end, and it took just to try and cut my time down because it costs, I think by the time that least harvester had finished, the least harvester had about 3.5 hours on it.
Great. That's my idea of farm simming.
Or if you want a real lengthy contract, have a field full of potatoes.
Can't afford the equipment for potatoes at the moment, so
we can't afford equipment at the moment. That's love the lease option.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Can't do everything in a day.
No, but what's your main struggle? What's your main sort of chokehold at the minute? What's
just
what's
time.
holding
No,
you
it's
back?
just time.
Nothing, mate. It's just the calendar. You can only plant during certain months. You can only harvest during certain.
And remember, we're doing it all on a live stream, so we're only in there a couple of hours a week.
Yeah.
I would like to spend more time in there, but unfortunately, there's not enough hours in the day as there is.
Mm.
And we don't have to go any faster.
Yeah.
How many days are you?
Got 2 days to a year.
Oh, yeah. So you're on pretty short seasons then.
It's not enough work to do 2 days, but hey.
Well, we'll turn it back to 1.
No, but but that won't kick in when you get till you get to a new season, anyways.
Yeah.
Eventually, you'll need to be upping that because if you, like I say, well, I've had to put my personal one onto 4 days because I've got that much on.
Yeah, but remember, we can always play with the speed control.
Yeah.
We can manage it. Jesus, I've been playing farm since 2008. I'm not going to have any trouble farming.
No. Well, I just, like I say, because you guys do it on a Thursday, and obviously I'm occupied on a Thursday, if, you know, because I want to jump in there with you guys and give you guys a hand as well.
Well, we'll arrange. I said this. I mean, hopefully, once I get the new schedule up and running properly, yeah, I'll have some time on another evening where we can jump in. At the moment, it's just, as I said, that I could do with another few hours in the day.
Yeah.
I think you're doing enough, mate. I wouldn't schedule yourself anymore.
No, I'm not going to talk. I'm not talking about
yourself out.
No, I'm not talking about live stream. I'm talking about jumping in and doing some, leisure time.
Even so, you're already doing a job of work plus a pseudo job of work. If you up your schedule anymore, all you'll do is you'll make yourself miserable. Don't do it. Take it from me. Just don't do it. You're doing enough now.
Yeah.
Right. What's that need? I want to make sure I've got the storage built first. Oh, hang on, I've got to deal with the steam.
Yeah, but if it ever got to that point for Leon where he turned, he could turn streaming into his full time.
Oh, then I'd have a lot more time for doing stuff. There's just one thing I need before that. And that's a lot more money coming in.
Yeah. A lottery win.
A lottery win would come in good. Actually, I need to check my ticket. Be nice. Never know. I could be sitting here on a £20 million jackpot.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, mate.
I take it are you listened on the radio today?
What, to?
Football match?
No, I got a text.
Ah.
Because I have a lottery app on my phone, so I can check my tickets when I buy them.
No, I was just on about the football game.
Oh, I saw the bits. I had updates on at work.
Wasn't a bad game, but didn't expect that. Didn't expect that at half time.
It's what happens, mate. Trust me, if you've been a Liverpool fan as long as I have.
Sounds like my cue to log out. Oh, we got 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it's getting towards that time.
Yeah, once you guys start talking about football, I just want to be on a different world. So I reckon you've done well tonight in there, mate, getting that nuclear stuff.
Yeah, I think my brain's getting to the point now where it's struggling because I've got to try and work out this new coal bit as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the next layer. I'm going to have to probably lose one of my entrances. I might lose that one on the right, which you'll see in a second, because these trucks are all pretty much going left, so they don't really need that one. That means I can extend that ramp down a bit more and cut out another layer.
Yeah, it's looking good, mate. I'm liking
Yeah,
it.
I'm happy with it. It looks, I mean, this bit has worked out nicely. I mean, the fact I've managed to get it all in a nice line for setting up.
Oh, it's pretty.
The fun thing is I've just realised now I've got to actually put some more power things in, because I've got the nuclear plant, but I've got all it's doing is generating steam. Didn't think what I was going to do with the steam. I actually could direct the steam down to the other plant. Actually, how much steam am I generating? It's going to generate 95, nearly 96 steam, and one of those new. Well, it's only. I mean, that's only 2 turbines. That's only 2 high pressure turbines.
Mm.
Tune in next episode. Same time, same channel.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. We'll finish off the nuclear. We'll move into the computer side of things because it's all unlocked now as well. Actually, we've got the fuel tank as well. I'm going to quickly set that to do. Fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank, fuel tank. Because that'll mean our ship can go off and do more things now. We'll have the range. That's good. So next time, yeah. Going to call it there for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for taking part. Thank you so much for everyone for being part of it. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Andy. Really enjoy the chats and the passion for the game and what we do. I really enjoy it. And yeah, we're back tomorrow night with Icarus, where Wayne should be joining us as well. And again, if there's anybody else wants to take part in any of these things, don't be afraid to drop us a line. We'll certainly have a chat. No stream Monday night, because of course we're changing into the new schedule. So the next stream will then be Wednesday, which I still haven't decided 100% what I'm going to do. Might. Yeah, I'll figure something out. I've got time to think about it.
Run the Icarus demo. Not the Icarus, Ixion demo.
No, I've already personally done the Ixion demo.
Oh, okay.
And I think the demo's only available for another couple of days anyway.
Yeah, 2 more days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Wednesday's past there. So yeah, who knows? We might stream Ixion when it comes out. Whether it's stream or series, we'll have a look. But we're gonna have to think. If you haven't already done so, please do hit that like button because we do get quite a lot of views afterwards on these streams. So I really do appreciate everyone who's watching afterwards. And why have I got a power issue? Yeah, I'm hitting the pause
Thanks for
button.
looking after us all, Vicky.
Yeah, hope everyone enjoys the rest of the weekend. Come and join us again soon. Until then, bye bye for now.
Chat.
Goodbye for now.